They say marriage is about partnership, about giving and taking, pushing and pulling, and learning each other's rhythms. But with my wife, it always felt like a test I hadn't studied for. She told me from the beginning that she was the prize, said it like a joke, but kept repeating it. At first, I didn't mind. I liked confident women, and I thought she was being playful. But over time, that joke started to shape everything between us. She never said thank you for anything. Not for the weekends. I handled the errands. Not for the dinners I cooked when she got too tired. Not for listening to her vent for hours about her coworkers. Every gesture became expected. And any time I brought up how I felt, about the imbalance, about how unseen I was, she'd say, B, wow, you're really sensitive for a man. Or worse, other guys would kill to be with me. Don't forget that. At first, I tried harder. Bought flowers, planned date nights, booked us a weekend getaway once to a cabin she'd mentioned in passing, only for her to spend the entire time on her phone, posting #blessed pictures and barely looking at me. It hit me one morning when she criticized how I folded the laundry. It wasn't about the towels. It was about control. I realized I was constantly walking on eggshells, afraid to say the wrong thing. Terrified, she would twist my words into an insult. Concerned that if I differed in opinion, she'd say I was overreacting. And then there was the constant flirting with other men. Harmless, she called it. Just a joke. The way she laughed a little too long at the waiter's compliment. The way she said, "It's good to know I've still got it," when a coworker commented on her outfit. I told myself I was insecure. But in truth, I was just tired. One night we went to dinner with another couple, her friends. She spent the entire meal making passive-aggressive jokes at my expense about how I used to be fit, how I couldn't fix a damn thing in the house, and how she basically had to train me since we got married. They laughed. I smiled. And inside, I broke. That was when I decided to leave. But I didn't do it immediately. I went quiet first, detached. I stopped engaging in the emotional tug-of-war. I didn't chase her moods or argue when she wanted a reaction. I just nodded and said, "Okay." And she noticed. Suddenly she was trying harder. She asked why I didn't plan our anniversary dinner and wondered why I wasn't as affectionate. I told her I was just tired. She didn't realize it wasn't the kind of tired you fix with a nap. It was the kind that comes from years of being made to feel like a placeholder in your own marriage. The day I left, I didn't slam the door, didn't yell, just packed a bag while she was at a Pilates class and left my ring on the counter. She blew up my phone, texted, called, and left voicemails that ranged from angry to confused to tearful. A week later, she emailed me, "I didn't know how much I needed you until you stopped needing me." But it was too late. I wasn't angry anymore. I wasn't heartbroken. I was just done. When someone treats you like they're the only prize in the relationship, they forget that you chose them too. That love isn't about pedestal placement. It's about presence. It's about how someone makes you feel on a random Tuesday, not just how they post about you on Instagram. She wanted to be admired but not matched, idolized but not supported. And I finally realized I deserved more than a spotlight. I deserved an actual partner. So if you're in a relationship where you're made to feel small to keep someone else feeling big, where your kindness is mistaken for weakness, where "you're lucky to have me" is used as a shield against accountability, let me tell you something. The moment you stop playing their game, they realize they were never the only prize. You were the piece. And peace walks away without slamming the door. It just never comes back.